欢迎来到大熊奇谈。接下来您将看到一位光着屁股飙车的偷车贼，
This dude is butt ass naked.
一名趁乱偷走手铐的醉酒女子，以及一位实在太想上厕所而逃跑的交通违规者。
I have to poop. Will you just let me go?
He's in the middle of number 1 and 2 lane southbound, right in the middle of traffic, oncoming traffic. He's gonna get hit is what he's gonna do.
What the?
画面中的男子名叫约翰森·门斯，他因为偷盗了一辆全地形车，正在被警方追捕。
This dude is butt ass naked. The cops have a rolling roadblock. I swear to God, there's like 12 of them behind us. White dude, naked as a jaybird, on an ATV, running against traffic on I-29. I mean, there's state troopers, the sheriff's department, helicopters up.
实际上，这并不是约翰森第一次试图逃避警方的抓捕。就在几个小时前，他还偷盗了一辆爆胎的克莱斯勒 PT 漫步者。
That guy, he's coming to you. Get him. He's right. They were trying. Oh God, I can't stay with him, man. I can't do it.
由于当时正值早高峰，警方出于公共安全考虑，很快放弃了追捕。但没想到的是，短短数小时后，约翰森又盯上了片头出现的那辆全地形车。这辆车属于一位名叫弗雷斯特的男子。
I assumed this guy must have came through the window, which was really odd because there was a pedestrian door 5 feet away. I called the Kansas City Police Department. I pretty much figured I had an ATV stolen out of my barn. She said, well, what color is it? And I said, well, it's yellow. And she started to chuckle.
当弗雷斯特发现自己的全地形车被盗时，约翰森已经开车冲上了高速公路。据目击者描述，当时约翰森的车速大约在每小时100公里左右。他不仅在零下4度的严寒中光着屁股，还逆行驶入了反向车道，完全不顾自己的安危。
Wow.
大约10几分钟后，约翰森被警方逼下高速，驶入了铁轨旁边的道路。就在他猛踩油门，准备强行突破警方包围时，哐当一声，车轮撞上了铁轨分岔口。剧烈的撞击让他从车上摔下，直接摔进了警方的包围圈。随后，警方一拥而上，将约翰森当场逮捕。
They're taking him into custody right here by the Samtown Casino.
事后，警方将约翰森偷走的全地形车归还给了车主弗雷斯特。车辆的整体状况良好，仅轮毂出现了轻微变形。车主弗雷斯特并未太过在意，也没有追究任何赔偿。最终，约翰森因擅自使用机动车、拒捕、入室盗窃、破坏财物以及在公共场所不雅行为等5项罪名被判入狱3年。至于他为何会做出如此疯狂的举动，据说与心理健康和药物成瘾有关。在佛罗里达州南部的某个外海岛屿，一位名叫特雷西的醉酒女子因为违反了码头禁止游泳的规定，正在接受警方的盘问。
Where are your friends? We need to find who you're here with because you're highly intoxicated. They might want to trespass you from the property, okay?
Why do they need to trespass me?
Because you're swimming where you're not supposed to. I'm gonna go take care of it.
警方原本打算让特雷西自行离开，因为他的行为引起了周围游客的不满。但没想到的是，特雷西拒不配合，执意回到沙滩酒吧继续与朋友们畅饮。无奈之下，警方只能采取强制措施，将其带离现场。
Can I go with me? Or I put the let her go. Let her go. Put your let her go. Come on. You detain right now. Stop. Stop. Come on. Let's get in my car to get this thing sorted out. Get inside. Get inside.
在将特雷西带上警车后，警方很快叫来了他的朋友，以确保特雷西能够安全地回家。
Okay, deal. As soon as we call an Uber, he's gonna let you come out. Okay?
That's fine.
Cool.
Oh, pick up.
Right there, the white.
This one here? Okay.
Yeah, that's him right there.
Careful.
然而，特雷西刚一下车，警方就注意到原本铐在他手上的手铐不见了。
The cops. Don't do that again.
Don't do what?
The cops. You know what you did. Come on. You get off the property. If you come back on the property, you get arrested.
尽管特雷西并未交代手铐的下落，但由于 Uber 司机一直在不停催促，加上警方也没有太当回事，认为手铐不过是被藏在了警车里，所以最终还是放特雷西离开了。然而事后他们找遍了整辆警车，却始终找不到那副丢失的手铐。
Checking inside. I thought she left them. They were inside. And they're not here. So I have no idea what she did with my cuffs, bro. Yep. With my cuffs, bro.
由于实在找不到手铐，警方只好调取了车内的监控，结果发现特雷西竟然将手铐藏在了自己的私密处。
I'd love to get out now. Because you're a piece of Yeah, you hear me. You're all a piece of
经过一番交涉，特雷西很快在朋友的陪同下返回现场，归还了偷走的手铐。随后，警员向同事分享了这件奇葩的事情。
She took the handcuffs off, put them inside of her vagina area, and took off with them. They just, yeah.
Do you have an evidence bag?
Evidence bag?
Yeah, you don't want to take these with your hands, do you?
No.
由于特雷西的行为已经触犯了法律，所以这件事情并未结束。接下来，警方对特雷西实施了抓捕。
All right, Tracy, come on out with me. Come on out for me. You just been detained right now, okay? Can you open up for me?
Is she being detained?
She's been detained for petty theft earlier. Okay.
No, he was getting
Yes.
cited for petty theft.
No, I'm sorry, sir.
Is she under arrest?
She's been detained right now.
No.
I'm asking you.
Yes, she's been detained.
Under arrest.
She's been detained right now.
They're different.
Okay, she's been placed under arrest. Come on out for the petty theft. Let's go.
I
Come
want
on
to
out.
speak to your supervisor.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on out.
No, that's fine. No.
Now
You will not put me.
you're
You will not.
resisting.
That's fine.
Now you're
No,
resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, then put your hands
That's
up.
fine. I am
Well, she
very
just
well
what? She
educated,
just put her hands
sir.
up.
Sir,
You're an
I am
attorney,
very
right?
well educated.
Okay, good.
Put me on the phone with your supervisor.
The supervisor will come speak with you. We're requesting a
That
supervisor.
is wonderful. See?
最终，特雷西因2级轻微偷盗罪和抗拒执法罪遭到检察机关起诉。他并未提出抗辩，因此被判支付253美元的罚款以及相关诉讼费用。在俄克拉荷马州的伊尼德市，巡警杰弗里拦下了一辆黑色皮卡车，因为驾驶员艾米丽·欧文斯没有系安全带，违反了交通规则。然而，此时艾米丽根本没有心思接受盘查，因为她快要憋不住了，需要赶紧去上厕所。
Huh?
I really gotta poop.
Okay. Well, I stopped you didn't have your seatbelt on.
巡警杰弗里并未理会艾米丽的说辞，因为多数情况下，驾驶员在面对盘查时都会找各种理由推脱，所以最初杰弗里认为艾米丽提出想上厕所也是出于同样的目的。
I lost my license yesterday, dude.
Okay.
Not. It's my birthday. Here. I have that.
由于艾米丽声称自己的驾照已经丢失，于是杰弗里要求她提供了其他证件以核实身份。
97843. Spelling last, Ocean William Ida, Nora George Sam.
Class D, suspended, possible 44th through Woods County and Grant County will advise.
经核查，艾米丽的驾照已经被吊销，而且她很可能正在被伍兹县的执法部门通缉。于是，巡警杰弗里立即询问了艾米丽是否知情。
Is your license suspended?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
When?
I don't know. And now I'm waiting to see if you have warrants through Woods County
I
and.
poop so bad.
此时，艾米丽表现得异常痛苦，看上去像是真的快要憋不住了。
Where do you think I was
Hey,
going?
man.
Huh?
That is my birthday.
Calm down.
I now have to poop. Will you just let me go? Can I please go home and go poop?
Hold on.
I'm holding.
正在两人交谈期间，另一位巡警托马斯来到了现场。他的到来是为了协助杰弗里实施抓捕，因为此时调度中心已经确认艾米丽确实有一张在逃的通缉令。
Well, this is going to be fun.
She seems pretty happy.
Yeah. Well, because it's her birthday and she has to poop. I have to poop. That's where I was going. And I was like, oh, I'll take a seatbelt all the way to go home and poop.
经过一番简单的商量，两位巡警最终决定先对艾米丽实施逮捕，然后再考虑让她去上厕所。这也是为了避免发生意外状况的最佳选择。
Do you want me to transport? I mean, I'm trying to get you to poop. I mean, she needs to poop too, but I mean, and that's a problem also. But
随后前来支援的巡警托马斯向艾米丽传达了他被逮捕的消息。
If I can get you to step out of the vehicle for me.
Are you gonna arrest me?
You're under arrest. Yep.
Are you kidding me? Why?
You have warrants through Woods County, and they're coming to get you.
听到被捕的消息后，艾米丽彻底崩溃了。俗话说，憋尿能行千里，窜稀寸步难移。当时艾米丽只想回家上厕所，根本顾不上太多，于是她决定逃跑。
No, they're not.
Ma'am.
She's taking off right at South on the bed.
When I made that decision to step on the gas and peel off, I was just thinking about going home, going to poop. If that officer had to poop as bad as I did, he wouldn't have been pulling me over.
Get out of the vehicle now!
No, I don't want babies on. It's not on.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, I took the poop.
So do I. No. This could have been a whole lot sooner and a whole lot faster if you just stayed in the truck. Stand up.
I can't.
Stand up. Put your legs under.
She's in custody.
Can I poop in your car, man?
You could have already been on your way to jail.
Yeah, not pooping.
Get in the car.
可怜的艾米丽最终也没能如愿如策，因为她在前往拘留所的路上就已经。
Do you have to use the restroom? You don't have to anymore? Did you already?
面对警方的调侃，艾米丽苦笑着唱起了生日歌，因为这天是她的生日，而且她将不得不在拘留所度过这个特殊的日子。最终，艾米丽因逃避执法、鲁莽驾驶、无保险驾驶、吊销驾照期间驾驶、未系安全带等多项违法行为，被判7年缓刑，缓期执行。
I wouldn't say it's been one of the best birthdays. I'll never live it down. I definitely didn't want to spend it in jail. I kind of regret what I did, but I can't change it, so I just kind of own it.
好了，本期案件分享到这里也就结束了，非常感谢大家的关注和支持。我是大熊，下期见。